Hi, my name is Colin. I'm the founder of Dropboard, and today I'm going to talk to you about the features that are in Dropboard Business and how they're going to make your life easier. The first feature I want to talk about is custom fields, and I'm going to go into this job board here to show you how that works. So first of all, whenever you're doing an edit to the application panel in Dropboard, you're going to want to click the Apply Now button on one of your jobs so you can call up this view and it'll be in design mode. So that means that you can submit this application here without actually submitting an application. It's just going to show you what it looks like. So let's do that again and come over here to the right side and see custom fields. What I want to do is add some custom questions to this form so I can qualify my candidates. So first of all, let's try something very simple like a candidate reference. So I'm just going to call this reference and make it a required field. And then you can see it shows immediately on the left here. There are several different field types that are supported. Let's add one for a multi-select option. So in this one, I want to ask for the candidate's availability. So I'm going to put each day of the week as a separate line item on this for them to pick from. And then you can see down here, this is starting to show up. So this is the availability option. Let's show a single select question. And this one, I want to ask how many years experience they have. One per line like this, and I will hit done on that, and we'll see that show up here. Another really useful field is the short answer, which is just a text box, or a long answer, which is a multi-line text box. So in this one, I just want them to tell us something fun about themselves. One thing that's really useful for text box inputs is giving them a little bit of a hint or a sample of what might go in that text box. So I'm just going to say something to get the conversation going, and I'll make this one optional, and I'll hit done on that one, and you can see how that shows up here too. Another really useful feature here is to be able to add paragraph text to kind of explain and give context to the application form. So regarding the availability, the candidate may be thinking, what does this exactly mean? So we can create a paragraph and we can have an optional headline. So we might want to say disclaimer. And we're just going to talk a little bit about why we have an availability question on the form itself. And then I want to reorder these a little bit because they're not quite in the right order. I can just drag these around, put the disclaimer right above the availability. And then I feel like I'm finished here. So you can test this out, like I said, just in the design mode here by clicking submit, and you will see how the required fields work and get everything exactly the way you want it to be. And then you can hit save. Custom fields continue to get more interesting and more valuable when you actually see what happens when someone submits that form. Here's an example of an email I received from a submission just like this. So you can see every custom field will show up here right in the email notification along with their resume in PDF format. Another huge feature in the Dropboard Business Plan is the candidate database. So come over here to the Candidates tab and you're going to see a collection of all the applicants who've ever submitted to your jobs. You can search these, you can sort and filter by the job, you can download the PDF of the resume, you can get in contact with the candidate by just clicking their email address, and any field that you've set up in your custom fields is going to show up here for you to view. And another thing that makes this feature so great is being able to export your candidates to a CSV file. So I'll just download that here and I'll open them up and my spreadsheet software will load that. Another really useful feature in Dropboard Business is on the job boards. If you click on features, you will see a checkbox that says job search and location filtering. By turning this on, your candidates will be able to search your jobs, and if you have multiple locations, they'll see a drop down to be able to filter those jobs to the locations near them. So they'll be able to search here, they can clear their filter here. You can see it's an instant search. It reacts right as they type, and it even has a drop down of all the jobs so you can very quickly choose the job without typing anything. And this is just the beginning of Dropboard Business. Dropboard's getting better every single day. We routinely add features to our plans based on our customer feedback, so we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for checking out Dropboard, and we hope we can make your hiring process more efficient and successful.